I had been secretly seeing the most powerful gang leader in the city, keeping it from my family all along. I knew he was preparing to come home and propose to me, yet I dared not tell anyone that I had long planned to escape the city that trapped me so much so that I even pretended to agree to a marriage that meant nothing to me. What I didn't expect was that on the day of the wedding, he would burst in out of nowhere, lift me up in his arms without a word, and take me straight back to his place. In the midst of my struggle, the passport I had hidden in my clothes fell out. He picked it up first, and when he saw the destination on it, I watched the light in his eyes go out in an instant. He finally understood. I had never intended to marry anyone, not even him. He clutched the passport and asked me in a hoarse voice why I had played with his feelings. I had no defense, nor any way to defend myself, so I told him the truth. Being with him had been part of my plan from start to finish. I had only wanted to use his power to break free from that suffocating home. He fell silent for a long time after hearing this. Even though he knew everything had been a lie, he still chose to help me escape my uncle's control. I thought things would end here, but he pulled me into his arms and asked, his tone filled with reluctance, "Have you never truly loved me, even for a moment?" I looked at his red-rimmed eyes, my heart aching terribly, but I knew our relationship had begun with deception. To make him give up all hope once and for all, I hardened my heart and said, "Never." His body stiffened for a moment, then he slowly let me go. A few days later, he drove me to the airport. He said nothing more than "wish you well." After leaving him, I went alone to a strange city, barely making a living by painting. But the trauma I had endured left my health worsening by the day. I often felt exhausted and weak all over after finishing a painting. I dared not contact anyone, not even my best friend, and I dared not think of him at all. Until that day, I had just finished a painting when my vision went dark and I began to fall to the ground. In my dazed state, I felt someone catch me steadily. That familiar scent made my eyes well up with tears instantly. He took me back to his home and immediately called a private doctor. After examining me, the doctor said that the dual mental and physical confinement I had suffered for so long had left injuries that would take at least 6 months to heal. I heard him talking to the doctor outside the door, his voice full of guilt. He said that if he had noticed my situation earlier, I wouldn't have suffered so much. At that moment, I finally couldn't hold back my tears and sobbed. Turns out, in this relationship that started with a lie, I wasn't the only one hiding genuine feelings. The love he had given me was heavier than I had ever imagined.